I'd like to call Esha to speak.
Hello everyone, my name is Esha Kaul. I've come here from Bombay, so I know how to squeeze in small spaces. I believe that's the kind of time I'll get now. My name is Esha Kaul. I'm responsible for driving the software and digital business for Siemens Mobility in India, which is for the rail business. With that, I give you the information about my name, where I come from, the company that I work for, and what is my area of influence. So essentially, I introduced you to my ecosystem, my constellation, and I believe all of us belong to some constellation or the other, and it converges in this room today, because I believe that there is one imperative. We learned about Venn diagrams in school, and then they converge at a point, and there is a commonality. The commonality that all of us here, that we share, is railways, technology, and the future. And that is why we are here at the RaiTech Future Forum. I believe the reason we are working towards this prestigious intervention, which is technology for railways for the future, is because it solves the challenges that we face as a country, whether it is with respect to urbanization. Some of my, the previous speakers spoke about it, and we also know that by the year 2040, 50% of the population that is in this country will be living in the urban areas. What does that mean? That means that there is going to be a strain on the existing infrastructure, on the metro systems, on the taxi infrastructure. And what we can do is, everybody can buy new cars and, contribute to the existing pollution and congestion that all of us are facing. 1.5 lakh crore worth of money is spent annually on fuel wastage due to traffic congestions. I mean, it's a big, big number. What does it do to sustainability? What we understand is close to 13%, I believe, CO2 emission is single-handedly contributed by the transport. And today we have, smart travelers in this country who are using digital interfaces like applications, and the expectation of the commuter is increasing day by day for seamless transportation. So this is the kind of ecosystem that we are dealing with, and as a company, we thought that we need to provide technology with purpose. So we need to embrace the digital transformation that solves these large challenges that the urban mobility is facing today. We have open business platforms that unite the rail operators, rail owners, and rail maintainers, so that they can bring in their technological solutions onto this platform and connect the ecosystem together. I'm a big believer in optimizing what we already have than introducing new stuff. The sari that I'm wearing today belongs to my grandmother. I wanted to utilize it than to buy a new one, because let's optimize what we've got. That also goes on for the transportation. We have taxi services, we have buses, we have metros, we have people. We have everything together. What we don't have a platform or an ecosystem that can, Dr. Tara spoke about it, Dr. Kumar spoke about it, everybody spoke about it, that we need this intermodal platform that brings in everybody together, the commuters together, the rail operators together, the rail owners together, or any means of public transport together. So we provide mobility as a service platform. I hate to call it application, because application anybody can build. A college kid can build an application. We're talking of a platform wherein 20-25 years of engineering has gone behind, R&D has gone behind. And why is it complicated? Because we are not just showing you how you can travel in this country. We are managing the disruptions, that too in real time. For example, I leave my house and I want to come to Royal Plaza, and I'm new to Delhi, which I'm not, but let's assume I am. So in that case, it needs to be seamless. I don't want to stop by on the way and ask anybody, how do I get from this point to this point? The app needs to be my travel companion. It should help me pay for the ride, book the ride, and seamlessly tell me if there is a disruption in the network, how that disruption can get automatically adjusted, and all the payments also happen in real time. Now, if I'm a strong supporter of sustainability, I don't want to use a taxi. I maybe want to use a metro network. So it should give me those options of choosing what is my preferred means of transportation. It should also, I mean, there is always a constraint with respect to the pocket, like, how much are you willing to spend? So, and there are users who are willing to spend extra for that convenience. So the platform needs to be able to address to all these demands of the travelers in a city. Other than that, Dr. Kumar also touched upon, well, I didn't think that I'll talk about it, but since he touched upon it, he spoke about condition monitoring of rolling stock, like brakes, pantographs, wheels, etc. So what we also have in our portfolio, and which is very interesting and how I'd like to explain it, it's like taking, it's called VEMS, Vehicle Equipment Measurement System. It's a beautiful thing. It's just think of a CT scanner or an MRI machine. So an MRI machine and a human being goes inside it and it gives you all the parameters. Now this is a beautiful system, VEMS, that it is an array of lasers and scanners that is housed outside a depot. The moment the train comes in, it takes all the parameters of the train. And it hands over that to the maintainer. And the maintainer can quickly say that these parameters are faulty. That is rolling stock, BP is shooting, or his heart rate is going for a toss. So these are the things you need to address first. Calcium and mineral baad mein dekh lenge, kind of a thing. So that's the kind of technology interventions that are available today. And most importantly, like I told that I'm a big fan of utilizing what is all there. So that means railways is a beautiful system that, and especially Indian Railways. I mean, we have this legacy infrastructure, a beautiful legacy infrastructure that is, the backbone of the country. But at the same time, at railway board or at different, metro organizations, we are looking at how they are adopting this technological advancements. So we are also modernizing at the same time, beautifully operating this legacy infrastructure. So it's remarkable to see how we are, doing this balance, and how this has to happen is in a cyber secure manner. So the biggest misconception today is that if a system is captive or closed, it is not prone to cyber attack. That's the biggest misconception. And I'll tell you why. Because when these systems were designed, these legacy systems, the threat landscape was very simple. Now the attackers have become so smart that they are utilizing or rather misusing the vulnerabilities in the system today through their new tools and skill sets, and then launching these cyber attacks. So we need to first and foremost understand what exactly is our cybersecurity posture. I mean, we don't even know how secure or unsecure we are today. So we need to do assessments, cybersecurity assessments, to evaluate our current posture, and based on that strengthen our defenses. That goes on for the legacy systems. And for the new systems, what we require clearly is that we need to have cybersecurity in place from day one. It is imperative, it is mandatory. There is no compromise on that aspect. So we realize it as a company, and we provide end-to-end solutions for cybersecurity, especially in rail. And there are companies who would say we are IT companies and we know IT security and firewalls. No, you need to know the rail domain. Why? Because the systems that you have are 20, 40 years old. The logs that they are generating, they are not your regular, your IT system operates in the environment of 3 to 5 years. You just change your laptops every 5 years. And here we are talking beautiful rail systems operating for the last 40 years. So understand the complexity and beauty of that system. It cannot be just addressed by a firewall. You need to have the domain know-how to appreciate its beauty and provide the right kind of solutions that it deserves. With that, I would just like to say, and like I said, I'll squeeze into the time. I hope I did that. We are not here to just adapt to the rail transformation. We are here to shape it. Thank you very much.